moving quick. This boy just looks fierce, bruh.
Thinking without soliloquy and thinking as a unit.
How did we evolve to the beings that we are now?
What is good? TB Squad, welcome back. Today marks the 24th of our 30-day challenge of uploading a long-form video every day for 30 days straight. And before we even get to this video, thank y'all for getting us to 100K views, bro. Whoa. I just want to let y'all know that I really appreciate it, and it's really motivating to see them views go up and to see these type of views for real. We're gonna definitely have to set something up for the celebration of this. Today, we're gonna be reacting to America's Secret Top Tier Animals by TIERZOO. America's Top Tier Animals. Let's see what this is. See what I'm talking about. What's a wolf? What's this damn duck? Oh my god.
Cheetahs are low-tier trash.
Facts.
The fastest land build in the game has a ton of flaws in its game plan.
Facts,
You can learn
facts,
about it in this
facts.
video here if you like. But enough about cheetahs. What about the second fastest? Do you even know what it is?
Nope.
How does it stack up?
We already know what cheetahs really be like. Like they can't even roar for real. Like
Also, they can't roar. The best they can do is arouse a party of.
damn, bruh. And I like Cheetah Woman or whatever that villain from DC, the villain, the little like her. She look fine, but come on, cheetahs.
Against its competition. I talk a
Stop
lot
it.
on this channel about how overpowered the animals in the Africa server are.
Facts.
And while that's certainly true, the North America server also has its fair share of builds with ridiculously OP stats.
Facts.
Including
Right here, that boy right here. Look at that grizzly bear. The grizzly bear do some damage,
one
boy.
well-known build with the second fastest run speed in the entire game.
What is it,
You
like
might
an antelope
expect
or
it to be a
something?
type
Deer
of
or
big
something?
cat, maybe a close relative of the cheetah, like the mountain lion, or perhaps a type of cervid, like a deer or elk.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually the smallest member of the giraffe family, one that most players probably
What the
wouldn't expect to be
Okay.
related to the giant
copy.
that we know and love, the American pronghorn. The pronghorn may not look like much, but it sports some
It
pretty
doesn't.
impressive.
It looks different. It looks like a different animal. Definitely never seen this boy right here before. But let's see what they got.
Stats includes-
Damn, look at the mobility stats, bro. That going 5, bro. It got good intelligence. Got alright intelligence actually. Okay, stealth, power up there.
Second highest
Okay.
base mobility stat of any terrestrial animal,
Okay.
with only the cheetah having a higher top speed.
Damn.
This makes it faster than every other build in the North America server by a substantial margin.
Damn.
Pumas, bears, and even wolves have essentially zero shot at closing the distance to a pronghorn.
That boy taking it into the wind, bro. Damn. They moving
Pronghorns
quick.
have much more endurance than most predators, and are able to maintain these high speeds for significant distances, not just short sprints as most predators do. Pronghorns also have horns on their head which can deal decent damage in a pinch, although it's pretty rare they'd actually need to use them for anything other than dueling against each other.
Facts.
Still, these sharp, keratinized horns can definitely do some damage. Pronghorns aren't particularly stealthy because of their bright white back end. However, even with how noticeable they are, if you ever see a pronghorn, it's almost certain it sees you first. Their eyes are incredibly sensitive and can detect movement from 4 miles away.
Damn.
Because of their huge field of view, this makes it borderline impossible to sneak up on a pronghorn unless your build has some insanely high-level stealth abilities. Pronghorns have one of the lowest HP stats of any North American
Oh my
ungulate.
god. Damn.
They,
What the hell you him with,
Of course,
Devo?
share a server with builds like the elk, moose, and buffalo,
Yeah.
all with a massive health bar, making them near impossible to bring down solo. Conversely, pronghorns rely entirely on their speed stat to keep them safe, and can't really afford to take any damage at all. For the most part, the pronghorn's general game plan works great. Because they have the ruminant ability, their food is abundant, as they're able
This is some dope animation, like our editing, bruh.
grass,
Like all of these
shrubs, and
effects,
even
bruh.
cacti if
That
necessary.
Minecraft one was crazy.
They also are able to consume plants that are toxic to builds like sheep, cattle, and horses.
Okay.
Meaning they don't usually compete for resources with livestock. And so as long as they don't get careless, pronghorns are usually able to evade most conflict.
Damn.
So why is the pronghorn so uniquely fast? Its immense speed stat legitimately feels like overkill. And I would argue that in the current meta, it absolutely is.
That boy moving. That look how fast they
However,
doing,
the
bruh.
pronghorn has been one of North America's top
We got infinite
survivalists
dash.
for a long time, through several balance patches and expansions. And during the Younger Dryas expansion, there were additional, speedier threats that the pronghorn player base had to contend with, namely the American lion and American cheetah.
Jesus
These
Christ.
Felid builds were extremely dangerous to a lightweight, evasive style build like the pronghorn. The American cheetah, in particular, had a max speed stat roughly equivalent to its African and Asian counterparts, but was also bigger and bulkier than the modern cheetah, African and Asian counterparts. But was also big
unit, bro. This thing.
Oh, hell no!
God! Well, you know that taking something off the map, bro. This boy just looks fierce, bro.
And bulkier than the modern cheetah. And
Damn.
so during that particular ranked season, the pronghorn wisely opted to max out its speed and endurance in order to evade attacks from these American felids. However, these felids were banned with the launch of the Holocene balance patch, leaving the pronghorn hugely overtuned for its remaining competition. Still, this didn't mean automatic success for the pronghorn. In fact, their player count was dwindling up until very recently. The reason for this is that pronghorns are extremely poor vertical jumpers, and so they're heavily impeded by any sort of barrier. They require open terrain with good visibility in order to remain competitively viable. So when human players started constructing barriers made of sharp metal, things got really dangerous really fast for them.
And we done nerfed that. See, that's what I was saying. I said it in the last episode. We are losing 1v1s in every match. Cause I'm sure no human about to run as fast as these boys. And run that fast and get hit with them thorny horns, bro. We getting taken off the map. As soon as we start thinking with our soliloquies and thinking as a unit. Almost took these boys off the census, bro. It was about
Most of the herbivore builds in the North American meta can easily clear the vertical of an average barbed wire fence. But pronghorn players usually opt to crawl under barriers if possible.
I know that hurt.
Because of the pronghorn's low HP stat, even relatively mild chip damage from barbed wire fences can deal lethal damage to a pronghorn. This issue was really frustrating to deal with as a pronghorn main, and so most of them just opted to play characters with better vertical mobility. But eventually, the human player base realized how unfair this tech was, and opted to self-impose a ban on the tech in important areas. As a result, the pronghorn player base has recovered massively and is no longer at risk of collapsing. So I don't know if I can quite give them an S tier rank, since they're highly vulnerable to disruption.
I say they like B tier and teetering into B or into C tier. Like it's like right in the middle of that area because they have that move that fast player base. But like he said, they have to be in an open area for them to use that speed and all of their other base stats. I mean, they're average. They have okay power, okay stealth, okay intelligence. They get taken off the census by most other animals if they had the same speed. Their speed is breaking them off a little farther.
Imposes a lot of barriers into their territory. In addition to the obvious things like human structures, like roads and fences. Any increase in woodland biomes would also severely hamper their ability to detect predators or run for long distances to escape. This is the main reason why pronghorns, despite still being faster than any of their potential competition, have failed to make an impact in biomes with less open spaces. Such as the woodland tundra biome of the backcountry of Canada, or the jungles of Central America, where stealth-based builds like the Puma and Jaguar have more of an advantage. Now, to be fair, having an unfavorable matchup versus a Jaguar isn't saying much. They are the undisputed top-tier predator throughout the entirety of the Central and South American jungle biome.
Capybara, get out of there!
So it would be impressive to see them diversify their playstyle a bit to see if they could be more competitive in less open terrain, as their other giraffoid ancestors used to be.
Okay, what the... Bro, what is this, bro? I feel like we came from a other civilization to this earth.
So do you guys just not do the probe anymore? Is that...
Nah, that's more or less been retired.
I see.
I really be thinking like that because how did we evolve to the beings that we are now with animals like this that existed, bro? And T-Rexes and bull stuff like that existed way back a day. Like we're weak as hell, bro. We get beat up by anything, bro. The only thing that sets us apart from any other like life form on this on the planet is our intelligence, and that barely sets us aside.
I am too smart. I am too smart.
That barely sets us aside for, because some animals you still can't with. Like a polar bear, I'm pretty sure like a battalion of well-trained soldiers with weaponry take out a polar bear, but a polar bear will still you up. He gonna still take some bodies off the census.
He still is who he is. Don't get it up.
That's crazy, bruh.
Giraffoid ancestors used to be.
That's crazy.
Especially since the
we gotta be weak,
other
bruh.
main weakness
gotta
is
be
made
aliens.
worse by the fact that they spend time in completely open spaces. That weakness being their vulnerability to aerial attacks. With no tree cover, pronghorns have nowhere to hide from the one predator that actually is able to keep up with them, the golden eagle. They may be the second fastest land build in the game, but if you include flying builds, Most birds beat this speed pretty easily, especially predatory birds.
Oh my god.
Still, it's hard not to respect a build that managed to adapt so effectively that its strategy hard countered the game plan of their main opponents, driving them to complete and total irrelevancy.
Bro, how are you chasing a predator, bro? What the
The
hell?
game plan of their main opponents, driving them to complete and total irrelevancy.
Prey on the predator, that's
But
crazy.
again, is it really that big a flex that a variant of the cheetah build ended up not being viable in the current meta? I wouldn't be that surprised if given enough time, the African
We gotta get Elijah, future Elijah, put a skirt sound right here, man.
viable in the current meta.
The way.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we
Enough time.
When we come in. Hey, no, never.
The African antelope may
I will say that about cheetahs. I do be hating on cheetahs, but cheetahs they are dope. They just weak as f. Don't get it twisted. Some cheetahs can take humans off the census too, but they get bullied by everything else. But when they be running, put the jets on, boy, they be in the wind.
also started speccing into higher speed or greater bulk in order to invalidate the African cheetah's only favorable matchup.
Damn.
Anyways, with all that being said, I'm gonna give the pronghorn the rank of A tier.
Nah, I don't think it should be on A tier because I still think it could be taken off the census like pretty easily. Like I said, I think it should be B tier, teetering into C tier. So,
This video is
I mean, I
brought
think
to
you're
you by
being a
my
little bit
next
more.
video on rhinos, already up on Nebula. Pronghorns are successful despite having some of the smallest horns in the game. They're pretty much the polar opposite of the rhinoceros. I've mentioned the rhino in passing several times in recent videos, but I've never made an entire video dedicated to discussing their strategy's strengths
That's crazy.
and weaknesses. That is, until now. I've got an entire video all about the rhino.
But
It'll
it
hit
legitimately was juggling a baby rhino with a horn. That is hilarious.
until now.
Jesus.
I've got an entire video all about the rhino.
That's crazy.
It'll hit YouTube in a few months, but the full thing is already released on Nebula. With my link, you'll get a 40% discount on the annual plans, which comes down to as little as $250 a month.
All that.
Special thanks to all of my Nebula and Patreon subscribers, and thank you for watching.
Damn. Off the census. Oh, he dead. Ooh. Damn. Ooh. Dude, how did a wolf just get punked by a goddamn calf, bruh? Look at that. Boy got punked, bruh. How, bruh? By a baby bison, bruh. What you doing, bruh? Come on, bruh. Ain't no way you got punked by a baby bison, bruh. Bro, get your head in the game, bruh. That's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell so you be notified when I upload more video. Again, today marks the 24th of our 30-day challenge of uploading a long form video every day for 30 days straight. And this was actually this was eye-opening. Again, before we even like really get into this, like for real, I feel like TIERZOO was being a little biased. It's not an A tier animal, bro. It's no way that it is. Yeah, it got speed. Yeah, it can be caught in the wind. It's but when they get caught, it's done. It can't even jump. It's done. It move fast, but I bet it don't move faster than my bullet. It's done. Thank you guys again for the 100K views, bro. The 100K lifetime views. You guys are supporting me a lot, and the challenge is not even done, bro. We really working, bro. We really working. We actually working so much that I'm going to now be posting at 2 and 7, those 2 different times. And on top of that, look at the new the banner, bruh. That boy looking clean. Hold on, no, but the banner looking clean, bruh. But we did hit 100K, bruh. That's crazy work, bruh. But that just means we need to put in the work double time, bruh. We need to double down, bro. We need to get to 200,000, bruh. We need to get 200,000, bruh. Let's go, bruh. Let's go. All right, that's too much energy. I'm sorry. If you guys are new around here, you probably don't know what's about to go down, but all my OGs do. So you guys just sit down, relax, and let's just do our thing. Say it with me, TB Squad. Hit the salute. We out. W video, and thank you guys for getting me to 100K views. On the road to 500 subscribers. See you guys.
Please show your appreciation by liking and subscribing. Remember, true success is not measured solely by numbers, but by the genuine impact we make on others through our presence and wisdom. And as a small token of gratitude, there's a link to this jackass's brand in the description below. Feel free to treat yourself. Until Until next time, my dear friends, peace and love. Thank you, and see you in the next video.